Once upon a time, there lived a kind and loving couple named Anna and Daniel. They were known far and wide for their warm hearts and the love they shared with everyone they met. The only thing that made them different from the other villagers was that they had no children of their own. This absence of offspring became the subject of gossip among the villagers, who couldn't understand why such a loving couple remained childless. A villager, known by a busybody named Mrs. Thompson, often whispered and talks behind Anna and Daniel backs, saying unkind things about the couple. They questioned their worthiness as parents and spread rumors about a curse that must befall them to be childless. It seemed that the couple's inability to have children had become the village's favorite pastime. But Anna and Daniel paid no mind to the gossip and never let the laughter of others dampen their spirits. Instead, they focused on what they did have, a beautiful garden that they had lovingly nurtured for many years. Their garden was the pride of the village, filled with vibrant flowers, fragrant herbs, and delicious vegetables. One day, Anna and Daniel received an unexpected visitor, an old woman, who had heard about their remarkable garden. She introduced herself as Madame Elara, a traveler who had journeyed from a distant land. Madame Elara marveled at the sight of their lush garden and the happiness that radiated from the couple. "Your garden is truly a sight to behold," she said. "I see the love you've poured into it. But I sense a deep longing in your hearts, for a child to share your joy." Anna and Daniel nodded, admitting their unfulfilled wish for a child. Madame Elara smiled and said, "I may not be able to give you a child, but I can give you something that will bring even more joy to your lives." She handed them a small, shimmering seed and said, "Plant this seed in your garden, and your lives will change forever. Water it with love, patience, and kindness, and you will see." Grateful for her kindness and eager for a change, Anna and Daniel planted the seed in their garden. They cared for it with as much love and attention as they had given to their flowers and vegetables. Over time, a magnificent, radiant tree with golden leaves and silver branches grew from that tiny seed. The tree shined with an ethereal light, and it seemed to sing with the most beautiful music ever heard. One evening, as the villagers gathered to gossip about Anna and Daniel, they noticed the radiant tree in the couple garden. The laughter stopped, and whispers turned to awe. The tree was so breathtaking that it left everyone speechless. The villagers soon learned the story of the magical tree and how Anna and Daniel had nurtured it with love. They realized that love could bear more fruit than anything else, and they felt a deep sense of guilt for their past behavior. Anna and Daniel's garden, with the magnificent tree at its center, became a place of wonder and enchantment, Atra. As the radiant tree in Anna and Daniel's garden continued to attract the villagers and visitors from afar, an extraordinary event occurred. One beautiful spring morning, the tree began to shimmer and emit a soft, golden light. It was as if the tree itself was announcing something special. Anna and Daniel, who had continued to care for the tree with boundless love, approached it with wonder. They heard the soft, melodic laughter of a child, a laughter that seemed to be born from the tree itself. The golden light transformed into the form of a radiant little girl, her eyes filled with the same warmth and kindness that her parents had shown to the world. She was a gift from the magical tree, a child of love and light. The villagers rejoiced at the sight of the child, a symbol of the couple. Unwavering love, and their judgmental gossip transformed into heartfelt congratulations and blessings. They named the child Elara, in honor of the wise traveler who had given them the magical seed. Elara grew up to be as loving, kind, and joyful as her parents, Anna and Daniel. She brought laughter, harmony, and happiness to the village, spreading love wherever she went. Her presence became a living reminder of the power of love and kindness to create the most beautiful miracles. The village flourished, not just because of the radiant tree or the laughter that filled the air, but because the villagers had learned the true meaning of compassion and empathy. They now knew that a family could be made not only by blood but by the bonds of love and care. Anna, Daniel, and their beloved daughter Elara became a cherished legend in the village. It served as a constant reminder that love, kindness, and the acceptance of others could bring about the most magical and extraordinary of transformations. The once judgmental villagers now understood that the laughter of a child, whether born from one's blood or from the heart, was the sweetest sound in the world. And they celebrated it with open hearts, knowing that happiness could be found in the love they shared with one another. So, the village that once laughed at the childless couple now celebrated the family that had formed from a seed of love, reminding them that the truest and most enduring bonds are those that grow from the heart. Elara became more beautiful. The villagers couldn't help but be filled with wonder at the beautiful and radiant girl who had emerged from the magical tree. However, as time passed, some began to grow envious of Anna and Daniel's extraordinary family. They couldn't comprehend the magical nature of Elara's birth, and rumors started to circulate that the couple daughter was a witch. The once congratulatory whispers turned into hushed murmurs of suspicion. The villagers were now torn between the joy brought by Elara's presence and the fear that she possessed supernatural powers. They were ignorant of the true source of her uniqueness and, in their ignorance, turned to superstition and prejudice. Elara noticed the change in the villagers' attitudes, but it didn't change her from being the loving, kind, and joyous child she had always been. She continued to fill the village with laughter and warmth, even as some people were still doubting of her origins. One day, a fearful group of villagers confronted Anna and Daniel. They accused them of harboring a witch and demanded that Elara must be banished from the village. The couple was heartbroken by these accusations, and they tried to explain the true story of Elara's birth, but their words fell on deaf ears. The villagers were convinced that she was the cause of their misfortunes and the strange occurrences in the village. Determined to prove their innocence and protect their beloved daughter, Anna and Daniel decided to take a bold step. They brought Elara to the radiant tree in their garden, where she had been born. And there, in front of the entire village, they asked her to share the truth of her existence. Elara, with tears in her eyes, looked out at the villagers and said, "I am not a witch, nor do I possess any magical powers. I am simply a child born from love, just like any of you. The only magic in our family is the love that binds us together." As she spoke, the magical tree shined with its golden light, and the villagers felt the warmth and kindness that had always radiated from Elara. The truth was evident to all, and the fear that had gripped the village slowly dissipated. Over time, the villagers came to understand the error of their ways. They realized that they had allowed prejudice and ignorance to blind them to the beauty of love and the true source of the family's happiness. They learned that it was their own fear and intolerance that had created the idea of a witch. From that day forward, the villagers not only embraced Elara but also recognized the importance of acceptance and understanding. They understood that being different didn't make someone a witch, and that love and kindness were the most powerful magic of all. Anna, Daniel, and Elara continued to share their love and warmth with the village, and the story of their family's resilience and the transformative power of love became a cherished legend in the community. The village learned that it was not just a child who could bring happiness but the love, acceptance, and kindness shared with one another that truly made them a family. After some years passed, the village that had once been filled with rumors and whispers had undergone a profound transformation. The people of the village had learned the lessons of love, acceptance, and kindness through the remarkable story of Anna, Daniel, and their beloved daughter, Elara. They had grown to appreciate the uniqueness of their family and cherished the harmony and love that prevailed in their community. News of the village's newfound enlightenment and the exceptional beauty of Elara reached the ears of a neighboring kingdom, where a kind and noble prince named Leon resided. Leon had long searched for a companion who possessed not only outward beauty but also a heart as pure and radiant as Ilara. One day, Prince Leon arrived in the village, and his presence caused quite a stir. The villagers welcomed him warmly and told him the tale of the loving couple, Anna and Daniel, and their extraordinary daughter, Ilara. The prince, who had been on a quest to find someone who could match the purity and kindness in his own heart, became immediately captivated by Ilara's charm. Over the course of his visit, Prince Leon and Ilara spent time together, talking, laughing, and discovering they shared not only a radiant presence but also a profound connection. It wasn't long before their hearts intertwined, and they realized that they were destined for one another. The love that bloomed between them was so pure and powerful that it was clear they were meant to be together. Leon, deeply moved by Ilara's kindness and the love she had experienced growing up in the village, approached Anna and Daniel to ask for their daughter's hand in marriage. The couple, who had once faced prejudice and accusations, were overjoyed to see their beloved daughter find a kind and noble partner who appreciated her for who she was. The village, once a place of gossip and judgment, celebrated the union of Ilara and Prince Leon with an extraordinary display of love and unity. The villagers recognized that true happiness could be found not only in acceptance and love but also in the power of a heart that knows no prejudice. Ilara and Prince Leon's love story became legendary in the village, a testament to the transformative power of love and acceptance. It served as a reminder that beauty and love could be found in the most unexpected places, and that kindness and purity of heart would always prevail in the end. The wedding of Ilara and Prince Leon was a grand celebration, filled with laughter and love. The village that had once questioned the couple's worthiness now celebrated their family's extraordinary journey. And from that day forward, the village was known not for its gossip or prejudice but for the love, kindness, and acceptance that had brought about one of the most beautiful love stories ever told.